Alright, so anyways, we had to split it up into two parts. I guess the memory card was getting full. So we were talking about things that make me sick. Fiber One bars, garbage, just flat out. They will clean me out for like 2 days straight. So I was like, man, you know, that's a good way to supplement on my fiber. Yeah, not worth it. Find something else. Tuna, yuck. That's what I wrote here, man. It just makes me, the smell of it, I look at, just makes me want to hurl. I think that has a lot to do with right after my surgery. That was like one of the few things that I can eat, and I like kind of munched on it all the time, and it just totally ruined it for me. Oh, ribs. Yeah, ribs just, for whatever reason, I love ribs. I loved ribs before my surgery, but now, I don't know if they're too greasy, the fat that's in them, whether it's pork or beef, baby back, or St. Louis cut. Man, any of them make me sick. I don't know if it's the barbecue sauce in it. The sugars in the barbecue sauce might do it to me. I haven't really reacted to a lot of sugars anyways like that before. I don't know if it's because when they're baked or barbecue, the glazes on there or something in it makes me sick. So that's one of the things I can't do. And fries. Going out to eat, I'm always tempted to like do the McDonald's mini meal thing, you know, with the fries, and I always wind up throwing the fries away. I can't. I try to taste them, and to me, it just tastes like, I can't even think of like the nastiest thing you can think of, like just dirty, waxy, old, oily car parts. Like, it's just nasty. Like, my wife's laughing over here, but it is. It's just something about it. Like, every time I eat it, I'm like, God, what was I thinking? This is the crap that made me 360 pounds, you know? Like, Jesus, what were you thinking when you were eating this stuff, you know? It's like garbage. And I was like, man, you dip it in ketchup to mask that nasty flavor, you know? It's like, come on, man, be real to yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Eat something good. So now I may steal like 1 or 2 fries from somebody if we got to eat if I'm really wanting one, but no matter, I've tried everybody's fries, and I'm thankful that I can't handle them because it keeps me honest. So every time I eat them, it makes me sick. I gotta go hit the john and puke my little heart out. So anyhow, treats, things that I like to kind of reward myself with, I can't have a lot of, but I do like to have cookies in moderation. Okay, I know you guys are like, that's the whole reason you had weight loss surgery. Now, moderation, that's the thing I didn't have before. I had inhaleration. What that means, you see cookies, you inhale all of them at one time. No, I only inhale like 3 or 4 or 5 maybe, and when I say cookies, just the small, like little junior cookies or whatever, the 100-calorie pack, something like that. And any more than that makes me sick. My favorite candy to have, now that I can't have it, is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Now, this is a twofold gift. One is, I can still eat it. That's awesome. I was really glad. I thought I was going to die if I could never have a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup again. The other good thing is, if I have 2 Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, guess where I am? That's right. On the john, puking my little heart out. Makes me sick. So it's kind of good. It keeps me honest, but I can still have a treat, and I know that, yeah, Vic, you can really have that second one if you want it. If you really want it, go ahead and eat it, but you're gonna pay for it. So it's kind of like that saying, like, you know, I can't think of it now. It's kind of late and I'm getting tired, but anyways, chips. I've been on a chip binge the last couple days, weeks, or yeah. Anyways, moderation. You know, I mean, I've had the same bag of chips in the cupboard for like 3 weeks now, so just depends. I'll take a couple, you know, with my sandwich or something, or I'll just have a couple here and there. The other thing is that I'm lifting and I'm working out, so it kind of is counteracting the little snacky eating. And I don't do it all the time. Ice cream, I can't eat, like, I could probably get about a half a cup of like a regular ice cream, and it's something in the milk just doesn't really sit well with me. So, but popsicles do. I still got sugar-free popsicles in there. Two-tone bars, absolute favorite. So I'm letting you guys know the good, the bad, and the ugly about me and where I'm at. So I'll treat myself to a two-tone bar, and or like a popsicle or something, you know. But that's typically what it is. Right now, one of the things I want to point out though is that with lifting and being back in the gym, you know, with the weight loss, really helped my back and opened me up again to more activities and being more active and wanting to do stuff instead of just sitting around on the couch and stuff. But it didn't fix me. I still have pain. I still hurt. You know, I still got to deal with the spasms and all that garbage that come around with a broken back. But one of the hardest things I find for me is getting enough to eat for weightlifting. Now that I'm 250, I was looking to probably do some powerlifting again, and a much smaller weight class, of course, now, you know, 100 pounds down. I just don't know if I'll be able to compete again because of my back. But trying to eat enough proteins and stuff during the day, those of you that have weightlifted or done any kind of bodybuilding or anything like that, no, you have to eat to grow. And sometimes, because now I'm smaller, I'm stronger, I'm lifting and doing the things I used to do, sometimes I've gone through like an emotional regret of, man, I wish I could eat so I could be bigger and blah blah. And then you're like, you have to remind yourself, me, I had to remind myself, I'm like, you went through a lot to get to who you are and what you are today, and you've done a lot for yourself to be the size you are today. And when I'm in the gym lifting, I can't look at these big old dudes and be like, yeah, you know, I hate myself because, you know, they're over there and they could eat all the chicken they want and eat a whole cow and just freaking pack on the muscle. And it's like, realistically, number one, I'm hurt. Number two, I was 360 pounds and was obese and unhappy, unhealthy, lazy, not doing anything. And maybe I'm not racking 600 pounds on my deadlift anymore. Maybe I'm not racking 350 pounds at a bench press anymore. But I can lift my daughter. I can hold my daughter. I can play with her outside. I can get on the floor and play with her, play with our dog, go for walks, and have a better quality life. So there is some give and take. There is some frustration sometimes, especially now, especially me, because I'm used to lifting and I know how I have to eat. I know what I have to eat, how much I have to eat to make it worth it. So there's a lot of supplementing with shakes and stuff like that to make it worth it. So that's just kind of where I am. I don't know if any of you out there have gone from weight loss surgery into bodybuilding or powerlifting. If you have, shoot me an email. Let's talk. I have a lot of questions about it, and I'm still early on in it, so I know I'll be able to eat more as time goes on. But you know, I don't want to stretch out my new gift that I have and my new tool either. So I want to be with in moderation. So I kind of eat a little more often now to try and supplement for getting enough calories and enough proteins and stuff during the day. And then of course the protein shakes help with that, but nothing really helps you grow muscle like eating, you know, quality meats and proteins and getting your carbs, because carbs are just as important as protein. So it's kind of frustrating. Some days I just kind of feel like, man, what was I thinking? I could have done this on my own all along. And you go through that withdrawal point because of the eating. And it is kind of strange too, like when you eat, man, like you eat with your family and they just kind of look at you. They're like, are you done? Do you want anything else? You know, I got a couple of fat friends, and I'm not ashamed to call them fat. They are, man. They need to take care of themselves. I was fat and I handled that, you know what I mean? I got some fat friends that need to really look at themselves and be like, they always make